Hi guys, hi everybody. Join
Hello.
in, join in, join in, my people. You're welcome in Uncridest channel. Welcome, welcome. Join in. You're highly welcomed, my viewers. Please join in this live. We are waiting for you. Join in. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on wherever you're watching us from. You're welcomed. Just say hi wherever you are. Join in, join in. We are waiting for you, our good people. Just say hi. Please let us know where you are watching us from. Just type the word hi so that we may get to see you. Hi. You're welcomed. Please join in, my people. Join in, join in. We are waiting for you. Say hi, that we may get to know that you are there. Join into this, our live session. Say hi and let us know where you're watching us from. Hi, my people. Join in, join in. We are waiting for you, our viewers. Please join in. Hi, hi. Just type the word hi. Hello. Let us know where you are watching us from. We are waiting for you. We want to discuss something very important. Hi, my people. You are welcomed. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Please let us know where you're watching us from. Feel welcomed.
Thank you.
Say hi.
Hi, everyone. Joining, joining.
Join in. Just type the word hi so that we may get to see you. You are very important to us and we want to give you a shout out wherever you are. Just type hi. We are waiting for you, our viewers. You're welcomed. You're welcome. Just feel free and type hi so that we may get to see you. We are waiting for you. We are waiting for you, our viewers.
Ah, people
Hi,
coming.
Teresa. You're welcomed. Judith, you're welcomed. Thank you for joining in. Hi, Angela. Thank you for joining in. Please let us know where you're watching us from. Oki TV, you're welcomed. Hello. Thank you for joining in. Please don't forget to share. Hi, Sylvia. Welcome. Thank you for joining in. We are waiting for you, our viewers. We want to discuss something very important. Thank you for joining in. Just say hello. Karanja Kamau. Hello, my sisters. Hello to you, Karanja. I thought someone is saying hello to us.
Hello, Karanja. Hi, everybody. Hi, Judy, Angela,
Please
Sylvia.
let us know where you're watching us from. We are live from Germany. And you, where are you watching us from? Please just let us know where you're watching us from. Feel welcomed. You're waiting for more people. Please join in. Rose Wangeshi. Hi, Anne and Atoti. Hi, Rose.
Hi.
Welcome. Atoti Rose is saying hello.
Hi, Rose. Hi, Chelsea.
Hi, Chelsea. Feel welcomed. So today, my people, we are here because we want to discuss something that is very important and we want to pass some important information to you. And to begin with, we want to discuss how the world would be without internet. And then later we are going to talk about fake agencies because we want to inform you about some fake agencies that are doing fake businesses so that you don't find yourself there, you don't be involved in these fake deals. You remember some few days ago that everything was shut, the phones were not working, Instagram was not working, WhatsApp was not working. Where were you and when did you discover that it was not working? Atoti, let me tell you, I was in a meeting with somebody on that day.
Mm-hmm.
It is a few days ago when the internet just failed. I was in a meeting and I had planned to send the program of the meeting to somebody so
Mm-hmm.
that she can edit it. And in the process of sending that message, it could not go through. And I thought that my phone had a problem. I uninstalled WhatsApp, I reinstalled it again, not knowing that that things had gone the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
Where were you when the internet failed? And how did you know that it was not working? Please join in. Join in. Let us know your opinion. Let us know what you were doing before you discovered that internet was not working. Were you shocked? Where did this information find you? Atoti, how was it like for you?
Actually, that day I was also planning to do a video in the evening,
Mhm.
and I was so much ready. I wanted to go live on YouTube,
Okay.
be my first live, and I was preparing myself, doing everything, thinking about the topics and all that, what I'm going to talk about. And then what I decided to do is to share to people or to alert people that I'm going to go on live. So the first person I alert was my husband. I told
Okay.
him he should be issue because he was not around, he was at work. So I
Okay.
just told him to go live and be watching me at work, so that I can have some views.
Uh-huh.
Sending him messages and it's like they're not going. So I was like, did he block me? But no, I'm seeing the photo. What is going on? So I
Mhm.
sent the message to him. Then I said, okay, well, no problem. Let me send it to my sister
Uh-huh.
here. So I send
Okay.
it to her. The message is not going. I send it to my sister in Africa. She's also here watching with us as
Wow. She's
yeah,
highly welcomed.
Judith
Si-
Amisi.
Sifira, hello. You're welcomed. Uh-huh. You are sending
Yeah.
messages to your sister?
Yeah, so I sent to my sisters, my family, my friends. I even sent it to you. What's
Yeah.
going on?
Uh-huh.
So that's when I realized he's also trying to send me messages asking me why I blocked him or what is going on. I'm not picky. I'm not going on WhatsApp.
Okay.
So later we realized, oh, WhatsApp is not working anymore.
Uh-huh.
So I came to know about it I think it was in the news.
Uh-huh.
They announced it on the television
Uh-huh.
that WhatsApp, Instagram, and Facebook has gone down.
Uh-huh.
It was like, I know, I didn't know. I thought that life is going to be
Did
an
you hear it in the news?
yes. They announced it on the television.
Okay. Kenyan
Yes.
news or German news?
No, German news.
Okay.
Yeah, they just gave people alert. It's
Uh-huh.
not working, but they're working on it.
Okay.
And they don't know how long it's going to take. And some rumors came out that it's going to take 168 days before it can come back.
Wow. Okay.
It was not easy, unbelievable.
I remember when I tried to send that message and it failed. I also tried to send a text to my sister. It did not go through, and I was like, "Who else do I have to contact?" And I thought, "Okay, let me call her Toti and see if she's going to if
Yeah.
she's going to pick." Actually,
Hmm.
that's when I called you and you informed me that internet had failed us, and
Yeah.
Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp was not working.
Yeah.
Hi, viewers. Please let us know where you're watching us from. Hello, Florence, you're welcomed. So, you told me that Instagram and Facebook was not working.
Yeah.
Atoti, don't you think that it would be very nice having a world without internet? In my opinion, I think that we would be having more time for our children, more time for our family, more time to do activities like sport and other things, more time to cook right meals and balanced diets for our children. Don't you think that it would be nice to have a world without internet?
Wow. I don't think it's going to be a good idea, nor is going to, it's going to affect a lot of people's life,
Mm,
especially
mhm,
in Europe where we are living. We know that everybody is living on their own.
mhm,
Especially when winter comes, everybody's locked inside their
mhm,
houses, only to go to work and come back home, stay at home with your kids. Just imagine if somebody's living alone,
mhm,
there's no WhatsApp, no Facebook, no Instagram. In a world that at this time, I think 99.9% in the whole world of people, they're
yeah,
using all this social media.
mhm,
So waking up every morning, you don't have anybody to call, you cannot chat, you cannot do anything. The only thing you can do is direct calls,
mhm,
which tend to be very expensive here.
mhm,
So like you are somebody from Africa and you have your family in Africa, you have only direct. The only way, the means of communication is only direct calls. Is going to be a tough thing, which I think is going to lead to depression.
mhm,
Some people can go mad. Some people can enter into alcohols,
mhm,
go drinking all the way because you are alone. I mean, you're boring. Yeah,
mhm,
life is boring. You're bored. There's nothing you can do. So
mhm,
you always look for bad. Let me just say they are bad decisions. You take bad decisions because you
mhm,
have either you enter into alcoholism,
mhm,
or you enter into drugs, or you just do some nasty things for to kill time, as they said,
mhm,
or to kill, as they say, or to kill the boredom.
mhm,
So I don't think it's going to affect especially the people in Europe that are living alone, which
mhm,
is not going to be a good idea. And I
mhm,
pray that not any day soon they are going to shut it down forever.
mhm.
Mhm.
Hi, Joy. Okay, TV, you are welcomed. I think world without internet would be very good because like the olden days, people used to communicate through letters, and that most time that we spend on our phones or on our computers doing things on the internet, we could be using that time to do other activities which keep our bodies fit and healthy.
And
That's my
still,
opinion. We could be communicating through letters. I mean, even long time ago, it used to work.
yeah, you're right. It can we can be communicating through letters, but imagine the incidents that are happening all over the world, especially now that many of African people, especially Kenyans, that are coming from Kenya to go to foreign countries overseas to look for work, and they happen to have something happens to them, some incidents like death, sickness, maybe you get lost, maybe you didn't get the person that was supposed to pick you up in the airport and all those type of stuff. And through this social media we came to know a lot of things that are happening in Saudi Arabia, in Dubai, in Europe as at large, and also in America. The things that are happening in the world that we cannot get to know them, to know about them through letters. Even about death, if somebody dies in Saudi Arabia, nobody can. It's not easy for the people to communicate, to get in contact with the family,
Mhm,
because at the end of the day, maybe they don't know the family. But once they put the picture on social media
mhm,
groups in
mhm,
different platforms, like
mhm,
let me say, like Instagram,
mhm,
Facebook, which are so common, at least it can. either way reach the family, and they'll get to know about the incidents or what is happening to their family back in, or in Europe, or let me say in Saudi Arabia, Asia, and all those overseas. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can imagine, before they'll send the letter, they don't even know where they're sending the letter, first of all, or maybe they go to tell the embassy. By the time the embassy, they're going to get in touch with the family. I mean, it's going to take a while long. So I believe social media is still needed. It's a very easy way, and the easiest way to communicate with our families back in Africa, and our family also to communicate with us here, and to get to know what's going on or what's up with us. It's the easiest way. And
I think.
remember the world is evolving. So
Mhm.
letter writing was of the old age. We are evolving, and we are coming into digital. Digital is getting more better and better and better. Believe me, you, by the time our children grow, in the next 20 years to come, it will be more better than today. So you can imagine if they shut it down. I'm against it.
Hello, our viewers. Please let us know your opinion. Are you on my side, or are you on Atoti's side? I would say that world without internet would be a better world. And Atoti says that internet is very important. Atoti, in olden days, people used to meet physically. Like, I miss you, I come to you to meet you physically. And I think that things used to work very well. And because of this addiction to social media and to the internet, that's what is even making us to think evil things, that bad things would happen to our relatives, bad things would happen to our friends. But I mean, even long ago, people used to care. They used to care, and when you miss somebody, you go to them physically. We didn't. There used to be no this kind of communication. You see that this social media has even exposed us to fear, thinking that something wrong would be happening to so and so. What is happening there? And so on and so forth. It has even exposed us to fear. And don't forget things like cyberbullying. Some people have gone to depression because of internet and social media. Like, for example, you post a picture and somebody, just an example, somebody says that you are fat, or somebody says that you are too black, and this could lead to depression as well. Our viewers, please let us know your opinion. I am for the world without internet. And Atoti is for the world with internet. She thinks that internet is very important. Please help me to convince my friend Atoti that we don't need internet.
So, like I said, we used to have letters. Yeah, we used to write letters to each other and to know how the person or our families are doing. But at this time, they're trying to make the things easier for us and faster for us. So, for example, like I want to just use this example because it's common in Europe. When we are living here, a lot of things happen. Death is the most known thing that always happen when you're far away, which is going to affect a lot of people, especially your family that are far away from you. So by the time they write this letter and get it to your people, it's first of all next to impossible, because maybe you're the kind of person who is living in Europe and don't like communication, you don't like socializing with people, you just want to be on your own. That's why it's going to be very hard for people to even know where you come from. But once they post you on on the Facebook, Instagram, and all that type, all those social media platforms, you be the people, they'll get you easily. I will still insist on that particular type of an example. And you mentioned also, you can have time to be cooking nice meal, balanced diet, have time with your kids, and create a good atmosphere of a family relation or something like that. In social media, especially in Facebook, they're having a lot of groups, different groups that are teaching people to cook, that are teaching people how to cook different type of meals. Like, for example, me, I can cook Nigerian meal, I can cook Congolese food, and I can cook our Kenyan food and my Luo particular type of foods I can still cook. So through this internet, I even came to know how to cook them better. And another thing too, for cyberbullying, I believe this is a private platform you have. This is your Facebook. So if you want to post your photos, just if you want to post it publicly, be ready, because this life, one thing for sure, is not everybody they're going to love you. There's some people they always see a negative part of you, and there's some people who are going to see positive part of you. The people that will hate you might be more than the people that they love you, because the people that will love you, they will never be sincere with you. All of them, particular they can be, but most of them they will never be sincere. So the people that will hate you with the passion, they will show it up to you. They will tell you, I don't like the hair, you're too black, you're too fast, you this, you that. So you always be ready, because you are the one who has dug the grave. You posted your photo on Facebook, you posted your photo on Instagram or Twitter publicly. So let it be known to you that somebody somewhere is going to criticize you in one way or another. Just like in YouTube, we always get some people that give us thumbs up, give us likes, hate our videos, give bad comments. That's it.
Hi, our viewers. Florence is saying video call. Maybe you can elaborate further what you mean by video call. Joseph Njoroge, you're highly welcomed. My people, today we are talking about how the world would be without internet. I think that the world would be a better place without internet. And our guest today, Atoti, thinks that internet is very important. Atoti, you've told us that without internet, you'd have more time for family. You'd have more time to enjoy your time with your family and with your kids. You have also told us that internet is good because you have learned to cook different type of foods. And do you really go physically to cook those kind of foods because you are always on the internet learning how to cook them? You can continue running them, but you don't have time to do what you are learning because you are always on the internet. Any
Okay, it
objection?
depends. That's a good question, but it depends on how you're treating the social media platforms.
Mhm,
For me, I've learned a lot. I've learned how to live with people, and I've learned how to cook too from the social media platforms.
mhm,
You can go there, you see somebody's cooking some nice meal. Maybe at that particular time, you've just made your kasmol ugali and kaskuma, maka rice and kanyama, the common meals that all the whole
mhm,
world knows about, especially
mhm,
Africa. So
mhm,
when you get there, you find somebody preparing nice chapati with chicken
mhm,
stew or with the maragwe and all those kind of things. Oh God, this food is nice. Oh,
mhm,
I would love to know how she did the chapati because they look so beautiful. Everybody have their interests when they're getting into the social media, or logging in the social media. But some people, they have negative minds. They would like to go to social media with they have the bad mind to attack people, to bring people down. But what I know, the more they bring you down, the more they're making you strong. Because when you get these people that are bringing you down, they're making more people to recognize you, especially if you're having like YouTube channel or something like that. The more they bring you down, they're attracting the viewers to get to know you more better. So it's
mhm.
lifting you up somehow. And what I know, the people that bring you down, always God finds a way to bring you up and show them the other way around of life.
Our viewers, you are welcomed. Triza Mboro, a very nice topic today. Wow, we are happy about it. Somebody else is saying wash hands. Yes, we have to sanitize. We
Jalango.
have to sanitize. Yeah, so today our topic, guys, as you can see, we are talking about world without internet. My guests are totally think that internet is very important, and I think that we don't need this internet. What's your opinion? Please, my viewers, help me to convince these guests of ours. We don't need internet. We have to be there physically. We have to have more time for our families, more time for sport, more time to cook healthy food, and more time with each other as friends. If I miss you, I have to come and visit you physically, or even light writers like people in the olden days used to do. It's so unbelievable how one person could shelter the whole world. Just one person. What's your opinion about it? Please help me convince our guests today. We don't need internet. It's unbelievable how Mark Zuckerberg could turn off the whole world. What are we doing it? Is there aren't there any competitor or anybody else who is as educated as him who can try to also invest other kind of apps that when his apps fail, we can turn up to the other kind of apps that would also help us to communicate to each other. What's your opinion, guys? Please let us know. I think education is one of the important things. We have to take our children to school. We ourselves have to go to school and try to learn these things, try to develop our world so that we can at least see if there is going to we are going to get somebody who can compete with this guy called Mark Zuckerberg, who turned or who shut the whole world. What's your opinion about it, Atoti? Is isn't there anybody who can compete with Mark Zuckerberg? I mean, shutting the whole world
Um,
for us.
First of all, we have to know how he came up or how he decided to create the Facebook or all these social media platforms that he owns. And I believe definitely he have a team, a group of people that he's working with. And for somebody to come in and I mean create this type of social media platforms that will attract the whole world is not going to be a bad idea. But at least Zuckerberg has already won maybe 99% of the world because at this time, as per now, even the grandmothers they have WhatsApp and they prefer it. They're already used to it, and it's keeping them going as in power in terms of communication. But somebody, I believe, in the next 10 years, or let me say 20 years, another person is going to take over because Zuckerberg is getting old, and maybe he might be running out of ideas, and another younger generation is going to come and take over and make it more better than Zuckerberg. Remember, before we only had email address. After the letter writings, we had Yahoo that came in. But after Yahoo, it ran out of ideas, and another person came with Gmails, all those e-net. They had different type of social way to communicate with people through emails, and they made it better and better and better till Zuckerberg came with Facebook. So I believe it's just a revolution. By the time we reach to a point that we are 50 years or 70 years, it was going to be more better and with a better person with greater ideas.
Atoti, Joseph Njoroge is supporting you. I guess critics are a blessing in disguise.
Yeah,
Chris,
exactly.
how can the world work without the internet? How can you live back in the 8th century? Through internet, we learn, we get educated, and so on. Triza Unite, hello girls, hi to you. Karanja Kamau is also saying, and for sure, Zuckerberg, he only shut what he controls, but not internet. And you can't compete with Zuckerberg. It takes billions of dollars or even to start fighting him. Yes. Patonjoroge is saying, arguing for internet really promotes a traditional way of life. The issue about the internet shutdown lately was one of the issues facing internet lack of security and sustainability. Wow, that's a
Mhm.
tough one. It seems everybody is supporting you, our guests. I mean, this
Thank you, guys. We can't
is
live without
unfair.
internet.
I want a
We
world
can't live
without
without
internet. I want to
We
have more
can't.
time with my friends, more time with my kids, cook healthy food, involve myself in sports, and so on and so forth.
But remember also, you want to send money home, yeah? You want to send money home. You want to do online banking.
Mhm.
You want to, I mean, you want to get some more, like that time this time that we had this pandemic, our children were working at home through internet, through the social media. They had to create a group, they had to create a page, they had to download some apps, which we definitely need it. We will definitely, and we will always need it. And the way Karanja is Karanja Kamau said,
Yeah, Karanja
it's very
Kamau.
hard to compete with Zuckerberg. Because I mean he's over billions. He's
Mhm.
over billions. So by the time you even try to come at and reach at that point, maybe his son or maybe his I mean, I don't think it's going to be very easy for one to come and beat up Zuckerberg.
By the way, do you know what I read? For the
Mm.
few hours that those apps were shut, he lost 600 billion US dollars only on those few hours. You can imagine that everybody, all the generations, are
Yes.
into the internet, are into the social media platforms, and so on and so forth. I think that also diseases, internet has also made people to get diseases like obesity. because of lack of exercise. They wake up in the morning, they want to go to their phones every time, calling, typing on their computers, and so on and so forth. That's one of the biggest advantage. We are not getting involved in activities like eating, having your phone, eating, having your phone, no exercises, nothing.
Yeah, it's like a disease. Let me just say, it's a
Mhm,
disease, a silent disease that
mhm,
if you don't take care of it, it's going to affect you in a very bad way. But
mhm,
what I know, I believe that if you have something that you do every day, you have
mhm,
maybe you're working or you're going to school or you participate in your daily activities, it's not going to affect you that much. But what's already said and done, internet has already eaten the whole world. It has, I mean, Zuckerberg has sealed us in one corner that by the time we'll come out, maybe you are, God forbid, in the grave. But it's
mhm.
very hard for somebody to stay without internet. It's very, very hard. Very hard.
Karanja Kamau, atoti pewa cappuccino nitalipa. Long life internet.
Long
Wow, a
life
very good one.
internet. Yes.
Florence
Thank
Wangari, Team
you.
World Internet. Internet is helping a lot. For instance, information both positive and negative, knowledge, and also keeping in touch with our beloved ones.
Yeah.
Okay. Joseph Njoroge, my take is that the world has become a global village. And with the internet, it makes it easier.
More easier. Yes.
It seems I'm alone on this journey. I mean, you people, don't you think that we are all going to be obese? We are not going to have enough time for our kids, not enough time for activities, not enough time to go and visit people physically. We cannot think outside the box. We are not using our minds to think logically. Like, I want to do some mathematics, I have to go to internet and calculate. I mean, we don't have time to think logically, do things physically. I mean, please share, please share, share. Let people join us. Let them join us and tell us their opinion. Atoti,
Mm-hmm.
that even our kids can no longer count like the way we used to have multiplication table in our
On
minds.
your
That
heads.
you ask 10 times 10, you can just tell exactly what it is. But the world of today, just try and ask your kid what is, like, simple calculations. They will run to their phones. They want something easy.
Mm-hmm.
It has made things easy, but I think it is spoiling our bodies. It is more of disadvantages than advantages with this internet and social media platform. We also People get also cyberbullied, or children are being exposed to things that are not of their age. Like, you find that the children are watching bad things that are not of their age in internet, in Facebook, in YouTube, and so on and so forth. What about it, Atoti?
First, let me
Please
let
share,
me take you
please
back
share,
first to the
share. Mhm,
let me take you back to the point that you said about obesity. I believe
mhm.
it's discipline. Some
Okay.
things in life is just discipline. You have to discipline yourself on how much you want to sit down, on how much you want to walk, on how much you want to lie down. Because if you think about your heart and you know about the heart problems and what sitting down can cost you, then you have to make yourself busy. And about internet spoiling our children on social media, I think we have this parental guidance on your internet, on your laptops, on your phones. You can still put and make sure that you have this parental guidance for all the parents for you to control what your child is watching, on how far she or he can go in the internet or in the social media. And another thing, remember, even us, when we were growing up, there's some part in life that our parents could not reach us on. Like maybe they are at work, you're already 15, 16 years, you meet your friends, they start to talk about boyfriend and girlfriend. This time your parents are not around with you. So the only thing is for you to use your mind and know where to go and how far you can go. And it's just the same thing with the social media. It's just for your own child too. The more you talk with them, the more you advise them, they will have, if they are the children that really need listen to their parents, but sometimes they will go, even as we went sometimes behind our parents' wish and did some things they didn't want us to do and they never wished us to do, but we never told them. They will still do it, but at least in the back of their mind, they know that my mom don't want this, don't want me to this one. And if I do this, it's going to, it has some what do they call it? It has I will pay for it or something like that. So it depends on how you teach your child. It depends on how you discipline your child. You have to have borders on what you want and what you don't. Grounds. You have to stand on your grounds and let your children respect you to an extent of not doing what you don't want when you are not around.
Good. And to something else that you have not concluded, does it mean that we are not educated enough, or there is no one who has enough skills who can compete with Zuckerberg so that they can develop apps that if his apps fails, we can have plan B? Does it mean that we don't have enough education? What's your take on it? Do we as parents need to put more effort, or to even make our children study harder, so that at least, I mean, it's the pride of every parent to see that the child is doing something. For example, what do you think that the parents of Zuckerberg usually say? They are celebrating their child of what he's doing. I mean, shutting the whole world is not an easy thing.
Yeah, like Karanja Kamau said, Zuckerberg is talking about, I must say, is even trillions. He's not
Mhm,
talking of billions, he's talking of trillions. The guy is super rich.
mhm,
And for him to be where he is
mhm,
today, for somebody to reach where Zuckerberg is today,
mhm.
I'm breathing in and I'm breathing out. I don't think it's going to be that easy. But
Okay.
like I said, there's somebody who's going to beat him some days, because Zuckerberg is not growing younger, he's growing older,
Mhm,
and definitely has to leave the platform for somebody else, or maybe the child, or maybe the grandchild, or somebody will just definitely going to take over. But for anybody to just come out from the blues and beat Zuckerberg today, heute auf morgen auf Deutsch gesagt, is
mhm,
not going to be so easy.
mhm,
It's not
mhm.
going to be easy.
Hi, our viewers. Joel, Joan, bitte euch auf Deutsch.
Auch Deutsch.
Wow,
Hm.
vielleicht zum nächsten Mal, wir können ein anderes Video machen auf Deutsch. Aber heute, vielleicht
Heute
kannst du
bitte nicht.
jemand suchen, wer übersetzen kann. Okay, Joseph Njoroge, some of us are addicted to the internet. I mean, I will wake up in the middle of the night only to check on news stars on social media. Internet addiction is
It's
real.
real.
Hmm? My friends, I mean, all of you are on the side of authority. Nobody wants a world without internet. So, if you can't beat them, join
Join
them.
me. Thank you.
I have to buy you cappuccino, as Kamau has said, or you have to take cappuccino on his bill. We send him the
Yes, so
bill.
I'll just drop my
I'll
PayPal, my
ask him
PayPal
for his
account.
address so that you can send the bill.
My PayPal account, so you guys can start dropping in those dollars, so that we
Yeah.
can maybe I can be, or we can be, and cry the second three, the second two Zuckerberg.
Wow. Very nice. A good idea.
Yeah.
My my sister Anne, Zuckerberg bought WhatsApp for a cool 19 billion US dollars. Oh God, that's a lot of
I
money.
forgot to mention it. Yes.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Our viewers, please share our video that you may get to know other people's opinion too. And now we are also going to talk about something that is very, very important, about the hacking of photos and fake agencies. There are some people who are hacking photos, like going to the internet, they just hack someone's photos, especially for those people who are living abroad. And they open an agency where they're saying that, come to my office, you see I connected so and so, I am also going to connect you, that you may get a partner, or that you may get a white partner. And they use people's photos. That's what we are going to address today, that you don't find yourself being one of the victims whose photos are being shared around, or being cyberbullied in one way or another. They also go to an extent of even taking photos of children, or people who post pictures at the Facebook, Instagram, and they use them to market their agencies. Atoti, what's your opinion about these people? Should we not post our pictures? I think my Facebook page is my private platform. I can do whatever I want with it. Do you think that they have rights to go to Facebook and hack people's photos and post them and say, like, you see, Atoti is living in Germany. I am the one who helped her to go there. You see, now she's even happily married. I will also take you abroad like I took her. And there you're going to find a good partner. There is a lot of money. You cannot post photos of your family, not your friends. I think, what's your opinion about it?
Yeah, the world is getting crazy. People are getting, let me say, I don't know, is lack of work or why somebody can just sit down at the back of their mind and think of such a nasty things to destroy people's life, to eat people money and all this kind of stuff. But what I think, before you even come into an agreement with an agent, that you want to have a connection to Germany or to, let me say, Europe or Asia, Gulf countries, you really need to check on him well. Get to know the two people or three people, get their contacts, contact them, talk to them for you to be very sure. Because there's no way we can control these hackers. There's no way we can control them. They will always have a way to get your photo. They will always have a way to convince that poor person, that poor woman or poor mother, or even that poor girl outside there, or man. So the only thing I would advise our viewers and anybody that will watch this video later, anytime you want to get to an agreement with somebody on issues of coming to Europe or Gulf, going to Gulf countries, get to know two or three people that have gone with him and get into contact with them and be sure of what you're doing, because you can't beat them. They will always have a way to get your photos.
Can you see that that is also one of the evil things that is brought about by internet?
I
Back
will
to the
still, I
same
will
thing.
still attack you.
Back to the same thing.
Remember by the time you are posting your photo,
Uh-huh.
it's from your own will. You did it willingly. Nobody forced you to put your photo with your husband. So be ready for the consequences that are going to take place. So for you, if you feel, if maybe you know that you've already had such a case and you know that it's going to affect you, it's better you pull your photo down, stay on your own, keep calm. We have WhatsApp status that you can post your photos with your immediate friends that are going to watch the photos, and it will be the end of the day. And after sometimes the photo is gone out, because that's how WhatsApp work. But if you do it on Facebook, just be ready. That's why I'm advising. And I already did it in my last video. We should try to avoid posting a lot of our family's photos in Facebook. The people, they are mad. The people, they are wicked outside there.
I think that somebody's page or somebody's Instagram is a private place where they should post anything that they want, and we should not feel insecure because of these hackers. For example, my friend Chukumo, she's married by a by a German man here, and she was enjoying herself taking photos and posting, taking photos and posting. But I was so shocked even to see this agency. They are calling themselves connecting. If you want help to be connected by a white partner, please contact us. And they give the address, they give even the office number, the street number where you're going to find them. Registration fee 5,000 shillings. Can you imagine? The world is so evil. What are we going to do about it?
Wow, that one is hard.
Our viewers,
Mhm.
Aya, hello, hello. Please share this video. We want to hear your opinion. Feel free to comment. Should we post our photos? Don't you think that your page is your private area where you should do what you want, where you should post what you want because it is your private area? Why should people go to your account and hack your photos and use them for business or even use them to con other people who are desperate? They are looking for money, thinking that abroad they are going to find better jobs, or even thinking that they are going to find partners here abroad using your photos. What is your feeling? And what is your opinion? Please let us know your opinion. Our viewers, feel free to write and share as well so that we may get to know other people's opinion too. Atoti, what do you think about it? Is it not your private place? Should you not
Yes.
post what you want? It is your page and it's your
Yeah.
private area. Why does anybody else has the right to trespass to your account, take your photos and use them for business, conning people in your name and using your photos, saying, See, I took her abroad. See, I tried to help her to find a better job or to go and get greener pastures.
Okay, what I would like to say, any place that money is being generated, there will always be those little thieves that will always use their way out to grab something from it. For example, now, that time I was in Dubai, there are people that I used to call 419, which I believe they're still working even till today. They
Okay.
will cheat you if you have a company, even if when you have some little money and they get to know you have money, they will try to go inside and take your money deep, go deep inside you in a very, very dangerous way that you might not know of. They will lie to you. They will use fake things. They use fake company names. They use fake registration forms, all those type of stuff for them to get the money from maybe a company in London, a company in America, a company in Germany. But those people that are living in Dubai, they will not do it in Dubai. They will not do it in maybe even they're in China, they will not do it where they're living, but they'll do it in another city for them to get the money easily without any device evidence. Yeah. So it's just the same with Facebook and Instagram. They will use your photo for them to get money. They are there for them to find their way out on how to get easy money, quick money, to cheat on people. And that's why I keep on insisting, before you get into any contract with anybody, try to find out or go deep into the company name or any place you are. Try to find out, who are these people? Where are they from? Because there's no way we can stop them. They will always be there, no matter how hard, how better Zuckerberg is trying to make the Facebook to be. He's trying to lock your photos to make you have some special friends that you can hide your friends. You can hide this, you can hide that. But remember, the profile photo is always there. Which sometimes you wish to put your husband and your family, they'll still hack it from there. They can use one of your friends. They can send you friend requests. If it's somebody that always take everybody as friends, they can use that one and get your photos still. So there are a lot of ways for them to get photos out. It's you to know how to discipline yourself with your private photos, to discipline yourself in the Facebook and all the social media platforms. Because these people, they'll always be there to grab something from you in a bad way, with bad motives.
Our viewers, you're welcome. Joseph Njoroge, we need verification. Actually, I have friends whose photos are used to solicit money from unsuspecting people. Joel John, it is not bad. And Oki TV, business. Yeah, you are right. That is business.
Mhm.
So back to Chukumwa, my friend. Chukumwa is living here in Germany and she is married to a German. And as I have told you that she was enjoying taking photos and posting them on Instagram and on Facebook, and they were hacked. So you can imagine somebody who is in Kenya doing business with your photo. You know, you call the person and the person talks rubbish to you. Chukuma tried to get a lawyer back in Kenya so that the lawyer can sue the person. But it's like they were praying, the people were praying fishy businesses because they were opening one office here for some few days. Then they changed the office to another place, but they were still on social media platforms advertising their business, connection to white partners, connection to white husbands, white wives, and so on and so forth.
Mhm.
So, as I have told you, my opinion, internet is not a good thing. Not a good thing. It's hard to change my mind. Our people, please let us know your opinion. Let us know your opinion. Another thing, even those who want to go abroad, it is good to research about the agencies. It is good to go and check their websites. But don't you know that that is also not a surety at all? I remember one person who was sharing a story in one of the social media platforms, somebody who has a big school in Kenya.
Mhm.
One day, one person approached her and said to her that I have a business, I do supply computers. And the lady who was being told, when she went to the internet and looked for the website of these businesses, she found out that it is true there's a business like that. And they made a contract that the person is going to supply computers to the school.
Mhm.
And they have a registered website. And she went as far as giving them the address of where the shop is, and they made a deal. And of course, She had to pay some money, and after paying some money, guess what? The computers were never delivered. She tried to contact that person. She even went there physically, but the shop was not existing anymore. See, all this evil is brought about by internet. What do you
You're
think?
right. Yeah, you're right. And that one I can second you because even in
How
Kenya,
can our viewers know agencies that are real and fake agencies if it's a matter of the websites? There are people who can have websites, and you check and you see that it is true, they are functional, but in the reality they are trying to prey with people's mind. They are trying to con people. What can we do? Is it not better when you go to the olden days? I want something, I take myself there physically.
uh,
Let us know your opinion, my people. Feel free to comment, please share, so that we may get to know people's opinion, and that this information about fake agencies may reach different people. To be very, very careful, because it is a bad feeling to be conned your hard-earned money by fake agencies that are lying to you and feeding you with the wrong information. Back to you, Atoti.
okay. So, like I wanted to say, I said it before too. We have to be very careful and always find the easiest way to reach your goals or to make it in life is always take risks. And also in this life, we always risk in everything that we do. We risk on it. We risk of it. So for us to get to the better ways, or to get to know how if these people they are real, how are you going to know if the agency is working in a real way, or the company that is delivering computers, like you say, the computers story? How will we know that these people they are really working on a real basis or on a real network? The only thing I would advise people to do, use the network that you're used on using it. If there's a company of I don't know in Kenya, but I know like here we have Media Markt, and we have, that's a example for the computer.
Mhm,
We have Media Markt, we have Saturn, and we have like Conrad or so. We
mhm,
know these three companies, they are always there. We found them there, and maybe we will leave them there. They have always been there. So why don't you go to them? Maybe because they're 10 euro more than where you got a cheaper deal. So you want to leave the 10 euro more because you want to save the 10 euro. You want to run to the cheaper deal, not knowing that you're going to enter into trouble. Just as the same thing, like the person who want to come to Europe and get an agency that is taking me to Europe with $1,000. Hello, there's no way you can come to Europe with $1,000. You
mhm,
have to find the right channel. You
mhm,
cannot come to Europe and they tell you they're going to give you a visa, they're going to have a house, you're going to have a stay, you're going to get a work. There's no way. You just have to be, I mean, it's realistic.
mhm.
Europe is not a market that you can go with $1,000 and come and sit down and have your life done as you wish. That's why it's good to go through the right channels. The embassies are there. You don't need to go through the agency. But if it forces you to go through the agency, that why don't you check on it well, ask few people, ask more people, get to know about it, do your research as much as you can before you decide to chip in your pocket and give them the money, because you might be giving you might delivering your Christmas money to them, whereby you're not going to find them until after Christmas, or maybe not anymore. So I think in this case we have to be very, very careful, because there are many mean people, wicked people, and bad people outside the world. To
Wow.
control those people is going to be a mist. It's going to be very hard.
Wow. Our viewers, please let us know your opinion. Like Joseph Njoroge is saying, fraudsters and cybercrime is here to stay.
Yes.
That is his take, his opinion. So our viewers, if you've had or seen any office or any agencies that are telling you that are going to take you abroad, so that you may get greener pastures, that you may get good jobs, that you may find partners, all these wazungus, the so-called, please be very careful. They are all over. They are lying to people. Why don't you, if you want to go abroad, why don't you try to follow the right steps, like going to the in my opinion, I would say, if you see such kind of an agency, you maybe ask them, can I go to the embassy and ask and ask if you are a real agency, or whatever you are doing is not a sham business, it's something that is true. Of course, if it's a real agency, they are registered. The embassy knows them. Or what do you think,
Yes.
Atoti?
Yes, it's true.
They can go to the embassy and verify. Otherwise, those things that comes easily, they are not easy as you think. Please let us know your opinion. Share our video. Share our video. Though we have the internet and it has made things easier, I think it has brought more distraction than the good side of it. More negative things more than the positive things. Because, as you have said, sickness like obesity, lack of exercises, depression as well, maybe due to cyberbullying, children, and even maybe adults, we don't want to think logically because internet has made things easier for us. I think it has brought more harm other than the good. What is your take about it, Atoti? Or what is your remark about this debate?
I'm still against it. I'm still against it because as much as I
I mean,
know.
you have not changed your mind?
No, 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 no.
Okay.
Because as much as I know, there's a lot of people they are working, they are doing their online business on internet. You can still sell your hairs, you can sell your clothes, you can use your old clothes on internet, you just place them on Facebook on a platform there and on a page and sell your clothes. I mean, it has created a different life, a easy life. And yeah, in life there are always people that will always come to make things bad look bad or make things impossible for you. As much as those fraudsters they are there, as much as those liars, all those people that are coming with different in a negative way or in a positive way, but delivering some negative most of the negative things, they will always be there. But internet has changed a lot. It has made school easier for us. You can go to school online, achieve a standard of maybe IT technology, computer, all those type of things. There are a lot of schools that you can do online at the moment, of which you don't need to use your transport. You don't need to waste your time to walk to the bus stop. You don't need to pay for to buy lunch and all those. So it has cut some expenses for us. You just need to sit on your comfort, do your work, do your online business, do your schooling, sell your stuff, and meet different people, communicate, make your maybe channels, produce your pages, go to Instagram, a lot of things. So I'm still so much into the internet thing. I believe it's there to stay. And also, if you check on the part of Christianity, to get to know about, to get to listen to preachers, there are also some bad preachers, some good preachers. I cannot judge. Is their fight with God, but it makes things easier for you. Sometimes you feel unwell. If it's those days you are so unwell, you cannot stand up, you cannot go out, you cannot do anything, but you can sit on your comfort on your television, go to your YouTube, check your nice channel, upload the pasta, upload anything that you want to upload, watch your take part in the service, take part in many different things. So I think internet is still important in this our generation and the generation to come.
Okay, TV, that is trust abuse, but we know how our authorities are in Africa. It is also very difficult to prosecute such cases without money. It is true, I agree with you, Okay TV. Emerge Kenya TV. Cybersecurity is the key. This is digital age. Thanks, ladies, for the insight. Thank you
Wow.
so much. We appreciate.
Mhm.
Sandra, hi. Hi, Sandra. You're welcome. As you can see, our topic today, we are discussing about world without internet. Let us know your opinion. What is your opinion? Would you wish for a world without internet? And that is more physical, that is more logic. If you miss your friends, if you miss your relatives, you go and see them physically. If you want to do things like calculation, you use your brain to think. Like during our time, we did not have this thing called internet so much. We were not into it so much, and it was only for the people who could afford. Like we used to have multiplication table on our minds, like offhead. When the teacher asked anything, you could simply solve that calculation or solve that equation very fast and give the answers. What's your opinion about it? Let us know your opinion. I still stand to say that a world without internet is a better world. It is more physical, it is more logical, and we even end up having more time with our families, more time with our children, and cooking healthy food. What is your opinion? Kamau, what's your opinion about it? Even this cyberbullying, whereby people are being abused, like you are too dark, you're too fat, you're too thin, you're too what? What do you think about it? What should we do about it, Atoti? Should we stop posting our photos? You
Okay, first.
yourself, you have a channel today.
Mhm.
If somebody comes to your channel and hacks it and start using it for business or other things, it would not be a nice feeling. Or what's your
Of course.
opinion about it?
The only thing, like somebody said, there's a way you can do this at security, something with cyber security.
Yeah.
There are a lot of securities at the moment. Like if you in Instagram, you can block, you can secure your Instagram. You can make it very private that nobody can even see any photo. Unlike Facebook is easy for someone to get your photo up.
Okay.
But in Instagram, it's very hard for the person to get your photo up.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, very hard. So, and all this bullying, like to say you're dark, you're fat, you're this. Normally, on a normal day, it's a norm in our society. On a normal day, you might be walking, you're doing your own thing, or maybe you're at work, or maybe you're at school. There's always this bullying. Somebody can just pass next to you and say, Mwangalie, look at this black girl. Why are you
Mm-hmm.
doing? Why did you step on me? Why, you know? Or
Yeah.
sure, a child can just pass you by. Maybe you're fat. Ah, kaone kale kama makanono. I mean, it's something normal in the society. So much as long as you want to enter the internet, it's something that is supposed to be at the back of your mind. If you make yourself public, be ready for all this. Not accusation, but how do they call it? All these circumstances, English.
Circumstances.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you have to be very, very much ready to
Sijali. English
critic.
is not our first language.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
criticism. So you have to be very much ready to be criticized. And
Mhm.
it's, like I said, if you want to make yourself public,
Mhm.
be ready because it's not all those people that are watching you, that are following you, will love you in a good way, or maybe they will not. Some people they just come there to give a negative comment to just bring you down. Just like the person who can bring you down in the school, at school, maybe you're at school, they just start to bully you, they to harass you. The same thing with our kids here. They get harassed because of their color, because of maybe they are fat, because of their tallness. So it's something that is normal in the society. And as much as it's normal in the society, in the cyber, it's going to be more easy because you don't need to face the person face to face. The only thing you need to do is just to comment on it and you're gone. Yeah,
At least, according to the way you are saying it, that even without internet, people still used to harass each other. It is true
exactly.
they used to harass each other, but there is one thing that they obviously ruled out. It is not that you are not involving yourself in physical activities, because they can see you're walking, you're jumping, you are doing things physically. As in, you're not just sitting down there like, you know, waiting there so that you can become obesity. At least they ruled that one out. It's not that you are lazy, you are involving yourself in activities. People, thank you very much. We cannot say that anyone is right. I would say, in my opinion, that those who believe that a world like me, a world without internet is a good world, they can stick to that. And those who believe that internet is good, and those who live in a world, who believe that living in a world without internet is a good thing, is all okay. We cannot rule out and say that anybody has won. Thank you so much for joining our live. And because it's getting late, some of us want to go to sleep, or some of us want to go to work, or even do other activities. Alal Aya Atoti
Alia,
talks from
Alia.
Saudi. Oh, Alia Aya
Yeah.
Atoti talks from Saudi Arabia. Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
she's a great follower.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for joining in.
Yeah.
At OK TV, we also have to know that time has changed. Without the internet, the world is dead. I think we just have to pray to God for our children, because with the internet, things will get even worse. Ah, you are right. See, at least at the end
Very
of the
much.
day, I've gotten somebody who is on my side.
Yeah.
Who is on my side, who thinks the
He's,
same
I
as
think
me.
he's 50-50.
Yeah, it's 50-50. We cannot say that anyone has won.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys, for joining our live. And we wish you all the best wherever you are. And see you next time. Bye bye. Ciao.
Bye bye.